Here's a review of the LavAzza Blue Cafe Mini Espresso Maker. This is a small unit. It will only hold about 4 or 5 of the cartridges at a time in the internal bin, and it has a small water tank. So it is designed for lighter use unless you want to refill it and clean it all the time. The water tank is removable, and then the top comes off as well. So normally you would just insert this, and then you can lift the top up to refill it. I'm just going to move this around so that you can see the controls better. So to start it, just touch one of the buttons. It will blink slowly as it warms up. So I previously warmed this up, so this only took about 7 seconds. Usually it takes somewhere like 30 seconds or so to warm up. When you're done with it, just hold both buttons down for about 3 seconds. And then it will go off. So you can leave the machine plug in. However, if you're not using it every day, you really should clean out all the parts. So switch it back on again. And because it's heated, it's basically ready. To use it, you just lift this lever. Take one of the blue cartridge. So these are designed for this line of machine. Make sure you get the right ones. Drop it in. Press it down, and it's ready to go. I'm not going to use this for now because I'm going to run through this a few times, and I don't want to waste the pots. These are about 50 to 60 cents a shot. This thing comes off, so if your cup is too tall, which this one is, you can remove it. And then you can just select your drinks, either espresso, which is about 40 milliliters, and then the lungo, the long, it's about 2.5 times, maybe a little bit more. So just hit the button. It will puncture the cartridge and then forces the hot water through. So when it's rapidly blinking, that basically is telling you that you need to empty the box where you have all the cartridges in. I really cannot quite figure out how does it know. Doesn't seem like there's a sensor. I think it just counts how many times you used it. So because I did a couple of demos, it thinks it's full. And to do that, you just pull it out. And then it has actually 2 parts in it. There's this little piece that has holes underneath. And then when you're cleaning up or emptied it, just put it back in. And notice that it doesn't reset. So again, it's not really knowing that what's in there, it's just counting. So to reset it, just hit one of the buttons and it's ready to go again. So let's run one shot through for real here. So put this in, presses it down, and then we'll do a long this time. So you can see the crema is quite good. As a final reminder, make sure you clean it often. You also want to descale it every month or so, depending on how much you use it, so that you don't get built up and it will damage the heating element. So again, when you're done, hold it down a few seconds, and then it's off.